Welcome. Today we're going to make a cocktail called a Teeter-Totter Tea. This is a little bit of a magic trick that takes place, and I'm going to take you through all of the steps. This is what they're calling the platinum age of cocktails, 100 years after the golden age of cocktails, and there's a lot of different facets to this story. The first, the most primal, the thing that started all life is ice, water. And to start, I'm going to preset a glass with just a single large cube of ice. And then I'm going to scent this ice with a little bit of absinthe. This is another ingredient that was illegal and has recently resurfaced, and you'll find in a lot of classic cocktails. I'm just going to sort of mist a little of the absinthe onto this ice cube. The nice thing about this drink is it uses all the elements that are found in traditional punch. And cocktail historians are now discovering that punch was really the precursor to the cocktail, and a cocktail was really a smaller sort of punch. We're going to start off with a sweetener, and here I have a tea syrup that we've made. I've got a rooibos tea from South Africa, a black tea from India, and then I've got a golden and blue chamomile tea as well. All of those are blended together. You just make a very strong tea and then mix in some sugar to make your syrup. When I originally made this drink, it was in Hong Kong, and I used an aged pu'er tea, which is something you don't really see in the States and really more to the Asian palate. As you'll see in a minute, I also used a juice there that is local, which is a pomelo. Pomelos aren't in season right now in New York, so I'm going to use white grapefruit juice. Bartenders traveling the world and using all these new products in the global market is very much a part of what's going on in mixology today. I have ½ ounce of syrup, and I put in 1 ounce of the white grapefruit juice. And the base of this drink is going to be gin. And gin is certainly something that has been around for a long time and would have been found in a lot of old punch recipes. We're going to use 2 ounces of a nice dry English-style gin. We're just going to add some ice and give this a vigorous shake. We're going to shake this nice and hard, not only to get it cold, but also get some air inside of it, make the drink a little livelier. So now that I've chilled the drink down, I'm going to pour it into this pitcher. As I said, this is sort of a trick, and all great magicians will ask the audience to actually participate so they can see that there's nothing really up his sleeve. Now, balancier is also something old that is new again. This was used quite a while ago to make absinthe. You'd take warm water and you'd pour it through ice into here, and it would slowly drip into your absinthe, and it would loosh and it would chill down, and it would dilute it, make it more palatable. I've done a little trick inside this ice so that what happens when they take this golden colored cocktail, when it comes out the other end, rather than being this golden color, it's going to have this bright red color. Now what that trick is, so you know, is I've buried inside of this crushed ice a little bit of concentrated frozen beet juice. Using beet juice to color food is something that's been done for over 100 years. It's an old chef's trick. If you wonder where the red velvet cake gets its red color, well, that originally came from beets. As you see as it drips through on that seesaw, that teeter-totter, the tea syrup, that's really where the drink got its name, a Teeter-Totter Tea. We then remove the balancier, and then the guest is presented with some ginger beer. The guest would then, at the table, add as much as they like, and as they drank, they could even add some more of that ginger beer. So they are calling this now the platinum age of the cocktail, and it's been 100 years since the golden age of the cocktail. The Italians have a cheers, which they say is cent'anni, which means 100 years, it means a long life. So for Michael White's Michelin-starred restaurant I Fiori on 5th Avenue in Manhattan, this is Eben Freeman. I'd like to wish the true American classic, the cocktail, a long and healthy life. Cent'anni.